Welcome back to the Arrival Podcast.
We have arrived, and we're going to be talking WandaVision, episode number 8. Previously on is the name of it, not Agatha All Along.
Ooh, previously on.
But first, we have breaking news. Not breaking to me or you listening, probably, but breaking to my girlfriend, who's also on this podcast.
Oh?
Spider-Man 3's title was announced. However,
What is it?
you don't know
I don't know.
the title.
I don't.
But you do know there were, fake titles going around.
Oh, yeah. Like Homewrecker, Home...
So, to start off this podcast, we're going to have some fun. I have compiled not only the fake titles that were revealed,
Which I know some of them.
there were also rumored titles, just around the internet all this time,
Oh.
speculating on what it could be.
Uh-huh.
Have those, and also in this list, the actual real title.
Oh.
So we're going to go one by one. You're going to tell me what you think of each,
Ooh, okay.
and you're going to get 3 chances, 3
Yes.
locks, 3 guesses of which one you think
This is the right one.
is the right title
Ooh,
for Spider-Man 3.
I'm ready.
And then after we get through the Spider-Man news,
Then WandaVision.
then WandaVision.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Shoot me the first one.
So the first one, Spider-Man, Phone Home.
Phone Home. I think I saw that one on the internet as a meme. Does it have to do with that third Spider-Man that wasn't that very good? Or no?
No. What do you mean deals with?
I didn't see that last Spider-Man, the different guy, so I don't know any of those references. I don't know. I don't think that's the real one, though. Phone Home.
Okay.
E.T.?
What do you think of it? What if it was the real one?
That would be a trash name.
That would be a trash name. That's what
Like,
I'm looking for.
Huh?
Spider-Man, Phone Home, trash name.
Uh-huh.
Next one, Spider-Man, Home Wrecker.
Homewrecker. All these meme ones have the home in it because of home. What do you call it, right? I don't like it. Whatever. Any of them with the word home in it is just gonna make me confused with the other Spider-Man movies. So.
Yeah. Let me go on a rant real quick. I hate this trend that all of these MCU Spider-Man movies have to have home in the title.
Oh, they do.
They do. Homecoming, Far From Home.
I got them confused when we were rewatching them earlier.
It's not like the big themes of these movies are Peter trying to find a home.
Mm.
Like the one with Homecoming, it was a double one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a double meaning.
Mm-hmm.
One, there was a homecoming dance.
Mm.
But my theory is that's just a cover-up because the real meaning of the title is, hey, it's Spider-Man's homecoming to Marvel, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, ooh, home, because the dance was 5 seconds. It was barely anything.
It had nothing to do with it.
And then the build-up to it, there was none.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, I better ask Liz to the dance.
Yeah.
And then he does, and then they're at the dance for 5 seconds, and then he leaves to go fight Vulture. Barely anything. So it was mostly just, oh, Spider-Man's back in the MCU. Or, back in Marvel, in the MCU. Far From Home, there's not really, it's right on the nose.
Yeah, literally traveling, not
He's
home.
far from home.
But that's it.
It's so lazy. I don't like it. But they did it. Why? Because, it has home in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in general, I kind of hate the idea. Because none of the other movies have this, it has to be this for each movie. And then it's also why are you going to pigeonhole yourself into these titles?
That it had home in both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I thought all the home ones were memes. Maybe one of them was real.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint.
Homewrecker, though?
It is. I'm not gonna listen, I'm not gonna fake you out and be like, oh, it's a completely different title. It does have home in it.
Yeah. Homewrecker, though, I saw a little meme that it was one of the Spider-Man movies where he literally breaks the door trying to or his hand or the web gets stuck into the door and then it breaks it. And it's a reference to that. The meme, I don't know.
Maybe. Spider-Man Home Slice.
Oh, the pizza guy.
It's pizza
Obviously,
time.
Obviously, bad name. But
Bad
pizza
name.
time.
You think that's the name?
No. Oh,
No?
I wouldn't. watch it. Well, we still watch it, but
I don't like the name, so I'm not gonna watch this fucking movie. You're right. Fucking tell them with your wallet.
Like Infinity War. It should have been the Infinity Stone or something.
The Infinity Gauntlet. I think that was a rumor name.
The Time Stone is what I wanted.
Oh, the Time Stone. It's a little bit of an inside joke. You guys wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
But you could probably figure it out. All right. Spider-Man homeless.
Oh, God.
Because if you remember...
oh, yeah. His identity gets
his
revealed.
His identity is revealed.
So he has to go rogue.
Yeah, so apparently Aunt May is going to be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, even though she already
Even
knows,
though I know that you're Spider-Man.
You're causing troubles for me. You gotta go. Homeless. It sounds very homeless, you know? People don't like homeless people. They wouldn't watch it with that name, so yeah. I don't think that's it. That'd be funny.
Spider-Man homesick.
I guess it's not that bad. Maybe if they added more things to it, not just homesick, maybe he leaves. But
I think that would have been better if they were going to use that at all for the second movie.
Yeah,
when he's not
far
home.
From home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Spider-Man home run.
Home run? He doesn't like baseball. He said it.
But what do you think of it?
Why would they? Oh, because he's on the run from
Yeah.
I don't know. Any of them with the home, if they add stuff to it, like Far From Home at least had that where it doesn't literally focus on home. I don't know if they just added stuff to it. It's alright.
What about Spider-Man No Way Home?
That's a little close to like Far From Home.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it, so.
What do you think about it?
No Way Home? Oh, like, because you
Would
can't
you go
home?
see a movie? Because we already established that you need the title to be good or you're not watching it. So if you saw that it was Spider-Man No Way Home, would you go watch that movie?
No Way Home, Zay.
Oh, shit.
I would still watch it, but not for the name.
Is that going to be one of your three choices for the real title?
No. Maybe like Homesick is one of my...
All right, so we got Homesick.
Homesick. What was the one before right now?
Home Run.
I mean, that's close.
Homeless.
I can just because...
Home Slice. Home Wrecker.
Oh, right.
Phone Home.
Maybe Homesick.
Homesick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what about Spider-Man Home Worlds? Because you got those multiverse rumors.
Right. Yeah, apparently Doctor Strange's going to be in it. Or WandaVision.
Yeah, I think he's confirmed to be in it. Mm-hmm. Not just rumored, but confirmed.
The new mentor, the new Iron Man.
Yeah, the new Iron Man, the new Nick Fury.
Home Worlds. I like that. Maybe all the Spider-Mans get together and they all have their own homes.
I'll be honest with you, and this is not connected to the actual real title.
Actual name.
This is how I felt about this title while it was rumored.
It's the
I'm
real
not
one.
saying it is the real one
It's the
or
real
the fake one, but I hate Home Worlds. It sounds so basic to me.
But Homesick, though. Home Worlds and Homesick in my top 2, if that is all. Or is there more?
There's some more.
Oh, shit.
Spider-Man Home Invasion.
I'm getting sick of these homes. I don't know why. Homesick Invasion?
Would you say that you're homesick of these homes?
I am.
Yeah, Home Invasion. I actually quite like this one.
Home Invasion?
Again, it's not a hint as to whether it's the real title or not.
It's the title. No, that's my top 3. It's Home Invasion or Homesick Invasion?
Home Invasion.
Oh, okay. I like that. Okay, so Home Invasion. Well, that would make sense if it's from something with the multiverse. Maybe some people from other worlds come over and invade his home. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
I like that one.
What about Spider-Man Home Sweet Home?
Is this like the final Spider-Man movie, or is it just like continuing Spider-Man? Because that would be a cute last name. Home Sweet Home.
It's the last one in the trilogy. There's a rumor that they're going to do another trilogy. Because it's like, how could you not?
That would be perfect. Because, Far From Home, he's been gone. He literally wasn't even home the whole time in the other movie. And now in this one, maybe he'll get to have a normal life. Oh, Home Sweet Home. Or protect his city. Or, like, maybe he has a chance to go to all the multiverses and everything and whatever. But then eventually he comes back and like, Home sweet home. After all that chaos.
Yeah.
I like that.
What about Spider-Man? No Place Like Home.
Shit. Also,
that's kind of a good one.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
It's not too, ooh, home. I like that. Because it's not like home in your face, but it's like, ooh, no place like home. It's the same thing as Home Sweet Home. I think I like it better, though. Instead of, yeah.
And the last one, Spider-Man Home Front.
It's alright.
It's a little bit too on the nose.
Front, like, going to war and stuff.
Yeah.
We just got out of an end game. We don't need any more wars.
True.
I like Home Sweet Home. No Place Like Home. Homesick, a little less now that compared to those.
So, out of these, let me read them off again.
Okay.
Just so they're fresh in your mind.
Fresh.
Phone Home.
Trash.
Home Wrecker.
Trash.
Home Slice.
Trash.
Homeless.
Eh.
Homesick.
Ooh.
Home Run.
Trash.
No Way Home.
No.
Home Worlds.
Eh.
Home Invasion.
Trash. Oh wait, maybe, but no.
Home Sweet Home.
Yes.
No Place Like Home.
Oh yes.
Home Front. What
I
do you think is the official Spider-Man 3
I get 3
title?
guesses? Because I have 3 in my mind.
Yes, you get 3 guesses.
Okay, I'm first gonna think No Place Like Home for 300, Alex.
And I'm going to say No Way in Hell is that the title.
Why not?
Because it's not.
Oh, no.
I'm just spitting facts.
I thought you were like, no way, that's the title. But it is. Okay. What was that one? No Place Like Home?
This is a little bit of a tangent, but I saw on Reddit, probably like a week ago or something,
math.
Christians, when they have to do fucking sign in class, math class. I saw on Reddit like a week or 2 ago where someone was asking, I don't know if it was WandaVision, probably WandaVision, where they're like, all right, so what are your theories on what's going on? And then somebody replied with their theory, and the person who asked it is like, no, I don't think that's the case. And they gave like an explanation and shit. But it's like,
no. Like, why do you ask for an
it's
opinion?
a fucking, exactly. Why the fuck are you asking?
Yeah, just
if you're just
deny
going to be like, no. First of all, you can't just fucking flat out reject somebody's theory.
It's a theory.
It's a fucking theory. They
have thoughts.
And it wasn't like it was like this crazy theory. I forget exactly what it was, but it was pretty reasonable. They're like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, how do you, you don't fucking know. That's why you're asking people for theories.
Yeah.
Hey, just go fucking reject their theory like that. It was so fucking weird. I don't know why I went on that tangent.
Writer in Reddit, like, nope, that's not what's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah. So, confirm that is not the title. Yeah, 2 more.
What was the one I just thought? No Place Like Home?
The one you just guessed?
Yes, sir.
No Place Like Home, yeah.
What's the one above that one?
Home Sweet Home?
Okay. Home Sweet Home for 500, Alex.
No.
What the fuck? It's one of the homes? I mean,
they're all homes.
I know for the ones like Homesick. Spider-Man. And this is all the title? No other bullshit added to it? It's just like Spider-Man, Homesick, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man, Spider-Man, no, it's not.
What the?
Spider-Man, and then whatever this list that I told you is. Nothing else. We're not giving you any extras.
What's the one above the one I just said?
Home Invasion.
What's the next one I thought of? I don't know. Homesick? I mean, it's the same thing as the other one.
You want me to go over it one more time?
No. I mean, it's not the pizza. It's either Home Invasion or Homesick, but Homesick sounds like the other one.
Far from home.
I'll just say Home Invasion. Fuck it.
Home Invasion? Final answer?
Yes. Don't tell me it's the pizza one.
You were correct. It is Spider-Man Home Invasion.
Good.
I'm just kidding. It's not.
It's not?
You were wrong.
What?
You failed, sir.
Like,
you
that's
failed.
A good one just because. Okay.
No, it's not the title. Do you want to guess one more?
Can you read them all to me again?
All right, this is your final chance.
Tell me as if like it's
Spider-Man Phone Home. Wait, how do you want me to read them?
Oh, like as if it's like announcing the movie title.
Okay.
Spider-Man Phone Home.
Coming December 20. Coming December. I forgot when it's coming out. Coming December 2021. Spider-Man. Phone Home. Coming December 2021. Spider-Man. Home Wrecker.
Oh, no.
Coming 2021. Christmas. Spider-Man. Home Slice.
No. Home Slice.
Coming 2021 in December. Spider-Man. Homeless.
No.
Coming Christmas 2021. Homesick.
Next.
Coming Christmas 2021. Spider-Man. Home Run.
Hope not.
Same.
Baseball.
Coming Christmas 2021. Spider-Man. No Way Home.
Shit. Next.
Coming Christmas
Skip the one that I already
2021.
guessed.
Spider-Man. Homeworlds.
Fuck, I forgot about that one. Oh. It's either No Way Home or Homeworlds. But No Way Home, that makes sense actually. Homeworlds, that also makes sense, but I don't like how it says home in the very beginning. Let's say No Way Home. I literally said No Way Jose.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Spider-Man No Way Home is the title.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know why you're being so questionable about it. You need to be confident about your answer.
After 6 answers, 5.
Yeah, it's actually No Way Home.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
It makes
After
sense.
it being your fourth choice.
It makes sense, because they're gonna go to the multiverses, baby. And then, they're gonna get trapped. No Way Home. What's up?
We've already done 20 minutes on this.
Okay, let's finish this.
No, we can keep
this could be another-
We got the battery for it.
Okay.
We got Spider-Man No Way Home. 2021 Christmas.
Interesting.
Yeah. So on the video that they did, they had oh, by the way, Phone Home is Tom Holland posted that on his Instagram. And then the guy who plays Ned posted the Home Wrecker one. Mm-hmm. And then Zendaya was a little bit late to the party. She posted Home Slice.
Oh, okay.
Like the night before the reveal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No Way Home. I like it.
No Way. I literally said earlier, No Way Jose, that's the fucking name. And you're
That's
like,
the
this
name.
bitch.
Yep.
Stupid.
What if I told you that the title didn't even come out?
Oh, really? Did it? Or you just said
Yeah,
that?
it came out. It's No Way Home.
Okay. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I haven't had time to go on Twitter.
Oh, fuck! Oh, never mind. So, I thought it
there
fucking
was a
died.
spider on his shoulder. What?
Yeah, Spider-Man came and pulled a gun on me.
Oh.
He said, why are you fucking talking about my title in a bad manner?
Oh, shit.
oh, shit.
What if it turned out we're just talking here like idiots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we are.
So before we get to WandaVision,
There you go. 20 minutes.
so Mark, how's your sex life? It's a little fucking The Room joke for you. I did not hit her.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
All right, before WandaVision,
Mhm.
we got some news on Loki.
Oh?
When that series is starting.
Oh, when?
It was rumored to start, like, directly after Falcon and Winter Soldier, which was around, like, the end of April, beginning of May. It starts on June 11th.
Oh.
So there's going to be, like, a good month.
Good month of the year.
Hopefully it's a good month. No. That's disappointing. I thought it was going to be back to back to back. So now we got to plan.
I thought you meant like a good month with.
We got to plan something for this podcast during those weeks.
Fuck that. Okay, we'll just talk about WandaVision forever and ever.
All right, on to WandaVision, episode 8.
The title.
Title is previously on.
Yeah.
I don't like how it doesn't. It just says previously on. I would have liked if it had previously on ...
Oh, true. Because that's what they do in the show.
Exactly.
Someone pointed out that the voice changes.
Yeah.
Was like previously on WandaVision. It's previously on WandaVision.
Yeah,
She's
she's
getting
more
all
depressed.
realizing her truth. That's cool.
So what do you think of this episode in general?
All in general?
Before we get into this plot?
I was confused at first because I thought that maybe someone else actually did everything of Wanda at first I thought Agnes did everything, but she only did
You thought it was
a few
Agnes
things.
all along?
Yes, it was Agatha. Yeah, because she was like, how did you do it? So I thought someone else was pulling the strings still with the show and stuff until she ended up, looking at everything with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot that kind of we already suspected, so it wasn't like too surprising, but little pieces connected and stuff. So yeah, it's nice. What do you think about it?
I thought it was fucking incredible.
R.I.P. Vision.
Let me tell you the only reason I watch these shows and these movies.
Yes.
This is not hyperbole. This is not exaggerating. I'm not just playing it up. I may be playing it up. The only reason I watch these movies and shows is to see more of Vision from that time in Civil War.
Oh yeah, that whole
when
big
he's just
chunk that
chilling at the compound, trying to be a human. That's all I want. I want him to be. Did you see how he adjusted them before he sat down?
I did.
He doesn't get uncomfortable. There was
he
no
doesn't
need.
wear sweatpants.
There was no need for him to do that. But he did it, and I respect it.
He's so cute.
I need an entire show. That should be WandaVision season 2. Just them in the fucking Civil War time period. Not the actual Civil War, American Civil War. Captain America Civil War.
Damn. Yeah, they really stole that big chunk of their lives from us.
Yeah.
It was cute though, they're watching TV just like in the show.
She's always watching TV.
Damn.
That's what you gotta know about Wanda.
Yeah.
If there's 3 things that you need to know about Wanda Maximoff.
Like TV.
First, she likes TV. Mm-hmm. Second, she waves her hands all around to do stuff. Tony, he was at the point at the end where he was just like, he had a thought and it was already happening. She's like, The third thing is that she has
kids.
Rough as fuck sex with a robot.
Oh, did they though?
Probably. It was probably rough. She had twins.
Maybe, no.
All right, ready to get into this plot synopsis?
Mm-hmm.
We start off in the 1600s. I didn't write down the exact year. I just know it was hundreds of years ago.
1695.
Is that really?
I think so.
It was the Salem witch trials.
Oh yeah, a little too on the nose. Yeah.
I like how they just started it off. First thing said, Agatha Harkness, are you a witch? Mm-hmm. I like how they just fucking know that we know what's going on.
Yeah.
All they have to do is tell us the time and the place.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And we're like, we'll be there, fam. Bet. Yeah. We know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. They didn't even have to introduce it, which I like. It's revealed that the head woman in charge is Agatha's mother. That was a surprise. Mm-hmm. Well, now, I don't know, kind of a surprise. Like, we didn't know her before. Mm-hmm. So, it was just like, oh, that's the mom. Yeah. Which is a little weird because they said they put her on trial because she's practicing dark magic.
She said she couldn't control it. But...
And then her mom's like, I'm going to kill you. And then I guess Agatha's powers were just too powerful. So she Uno reversed it.
Killed all of
and killed everybody, including her mother, which later on her mom died. But it's like, I don't know, it was weird because it wasn't like they didn't portray Agatha as evil. Yeah. Like she didn't look like she was. It looked like she killed them in self-defense.
Yeah, like it was an accident, like something happened to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't control it, and then like, oh, I have all this power.
Yeah. Unlimited power. So yeah, Agatha kills everybody, including her mom. Agatha was out there wilding out, breaking rules, and then she's like,
what's going on over here?
I didn't break the rules. The rules just bent to my powers. Like, that was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was some evil shit. I didn't kill those people. They just died at the hands of me.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Not my fault they're weak.
Alright, so then we jump into real-time, present day. Mm-hmm. And then Agatha is petting Sir Scratchy or whatever his name is. And Agatha's all like, yeah, she does look shocked to finally meet the real us. Mm-hmm. So us. This rabbit is somebody.
The devil.
And then Wanda is like, where are my children? Like... And then Agatha's like, where are my children? And then she's like, direct quote, she said, that accent really comes and goes, doesn't it?
It does. Someone finally pointed out.
And I don't know why I said direct quote, because that wasn't a long quote or anything. It was something I could just remember. But I did write it down. So there was no need for me to say that. But I like how they're just calling out that she doesn't have her accent anymore.
Yeah.
Which
they're
we
trying
know.
To, like, make it make sense now.
Yeah, make it make sense, which they did. Because she's watching those shows.
It happened when she met Vision a little more. And went away. She felt safe.
And then Agatha mentions how she had to bring in fake Pietro.
Oh, yeah. It was her and his body, basically, right? Her ears and eyes.
No, I don't think it was her at all. It was like she took control of him.
Yeah, like what he hears and sees.
Oh,
and everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. I like how Agatha is like having a mental breakdown as she's explaining all this stuff. And she's like, who the fuck are you? Yeah. Like, how are you doing this shit? I'm trying to figure this out. And you can't give me any answers.
Even though she knows Vision's dead, she knows all that. But, like, couldn't put it together somehow? She's trying to...
Who, Agatha?
Uh-huh. Because she knows
she wants
dead.
to, like, literally know how she did it. Because I think she had suspicions that she was the Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
but she couldn't, like, confirm it until she knew how she did it. Because, like, what if, like, Wanda was, like, using some spell that Agatha's never heard of? And it's, like, this easy explanation. But, yeah, she wanted exact details. Because apparently, I don't read the comics, but I know that Scarlet Witch is Wanda's alias. But at the end, when Agatha was talking about it, she was talking about it like it was, like, this one singular person, the Scarlet Witch. Like, there was no other people like her. Like, the Scarlet Witch is the title of this one and only person. That is Wanda. Like, she's just this myth, this legend.
Oh, like, there's not many of them.
Yeah, there's probably only one, so I think Agatha needed answers to confirm that.
She's, like, afraid of her then, huh? She's, like, strangling her children?
Yeah, probably. Which, I don't know, some people might be like, oh, Agatha, yeah, she's scared. She's kind of like an anti-hero. But, like, I don't know. She fucking killed a dog. Yeah. She took some children hostage, which we know the children aren't real. At least I don't think. Maybe they are? I don't know.
Sons? Or what?
Yeah, her sons.
Oh,
She's taking people hostage. I thought she was going to
reveal that when she was like, your son.
It sounds pretty evil to me. Yeah. I don't think there was much question about it. So, Agatha is like, I'm not getting any answers from Wanda. So we're going to go back in time. We're going to hit the rewind time. It's rewind time. Yeah.
So these magical doors.
So she takes a strand of Wanda's hair and throws it to a door after casting a spell on it. Which Agatha must be furious about. Because whenever she wants to do something, she's got to say all these weird words. And then she looks over at Wanda. Wanda's just doing shit.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have to say anything. Wanda doesn't even know what she's doing. She, again, call back to earlier in this very episode of the podcast. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking it out. Where I said the 3 things that Wanda does. 1, watches TV. 2, does the hand thingies. 3, has rough sex with a robot. Number 2 is a hand thing. She's just doing hand thingies.
So door number 1.
Door number 1. What is it?
Right?
Yeah.
Watching TV.
Watching TV in Sokovia late at night during a fucking
war.
During a war, quite literally, right outside the window.
Watching a little happy show from the what,
Drowning
50s?
out the noise. Yeah, probably the 50s. We were watching Dick Van Dyke, so yeah, probably 50s.
And then boom. But you said you kind of like you teared up.
Oh, we're gonna call that out on the show. I'm happy you did. Yeah, I teared up a little bit, almost cried when I first watched this scene because it was crazy. It was like, I don't know, just watching little Wanda, which it was a little weird. I'll get back to this sentimental moment. Those two child actors, God bless them, right? I don't want to talk shit on kids, but in this specific circumstance, these two child actors, atrocious.
Why?
Atrocious.
Why?
Literally just reading their lines.
Oh. Were they the same ones used for the other?
Probably not, because I would have noticed.
Oh, okay.
I would have fucking noticed. What is it? Pietro, where's your sister? 10-second delay.
Wanda.
Looks like nowhere. Wanda! Wanda! What? And then later, when Wanda picks out the episode she wants to watch. Sitcoms. When is it? Oh, it's always sitcoms. But it was like the most unbelievable way. Like sitcoms. Not even that. They're
English.
Sitcoms.
Learning, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. Just fucking put some meat on the bone of your acting. It just felt like you're reading fucking lines. It felt like 10 seconds before he said that line, the director was on set with him saying, okay, now say this when we start rolling. Okay, action. Sitcoms, always sitcoms. I don't know. It was weird. I only pointed out because the MCU usually has terrific child actors. Not this time. But, good moment. Well, not a good moment. Fucking almost made me cry. Looking at little Wanda as she's smiling, watching the TV, distracting from the war right outside. Almost made me cry. As in the fucking bomb went off. They got bombed. The parents died during this great moment. Tough stuff.
And then the bomb, the Stark missile, is just there beeping.
Yeah.
Doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off.
But did she stop it, or
this is a retcon, I think. Yeah. A retcon is retroactive continuity. It's when, like, you're telling a story or something, or it's like in a show or a movie, where you've already established something, and then later on you go back to that and, like, provide more context, or usually it's, like, to make a change. Like, what's an example?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, previously we thought Wanda got, it was a defective missile, like she said during this episode. And then we also thought that she got her powers during the experiments they were doing with the Mind Stone. But no. They imply that she got her powers, stopped the missile from going off. So, this is important, because it implies that she was born with these powers, which also then implies that mutants can exist or have always existed.
Without any change.
Without any change, because they just always existed. How we haven't seen them until we see them, I don't know yet. But yeah, they definitely changed that, which I kind of like. Especially if, like, you're going to be the Scarlet Witch, this incredibly unique person, and it's like, it makes sense for her to be born like that. Like, that's her destiny. But yeah, the acting during that too. It's like, you just got bombed. And, like, there was, like, a part where there was like 20 seconds where they were just, like, silent and not saying anything, not freaking out, not wondering where their fucking parents are.
Yeah, like, they didn't even know they were dead, or was that afterwards? Or
yeah.
They weren't looking for them, just looking for her sister, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or they found them, and then they just had to
It was kind of weird.
Shelter.
And then probably like, I don't know, like I guess you could say they're probably used to stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got bombed. I don't know how many times I got bombed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, probably in stressful situations. Yeah, sure, I get it. But like getting bombed and not knowing where your parents are, you're probably going to scream or something at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very weird. But yeah. And then Wanda gets yanked out from the bed that she's under. Now she's present day Wanda. And then Agatha's like, she's talking mad shit. She's like, that's a lot of trauma. That doesn't explain what you're doing. So we're continuing on. So door number 2. What's door number 2?
When they're in hiding or in vision. And like,
false.
Hotel room or what?
No, before that.
I don't know. Tell me.
Hydra is experimenting on her.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
She was in a room?
No, before that, it was Agatha and Wanda were behind the researchers. And then Wanda starts walking and Agatha's like, oh, don't be afraid. You've already lived this once.
It was when she like looked all dead, right? She hadn't been eaten or anything.
Yeah.
And then she just follows.
She walks into the room with the Mind Stone. Well, the Tesseract. Not the Tesseract, what am I saying? The fucking Loki's scepter. And it's all blue. She's walking over to it after stating her name to the researcher. She also mentions that she's a volunteer. I'm not sure if they established that before.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think before they kind of like said like, oh, they were like maybe like forced to do this. But like now they're saying that she was a volunteer to do it.
I think, I don't remember his name, but the villain in Wakanda, the one that ends up dying, like the guy with the...
Eric Killmonger?
Yeah. When he like kind of runs into them and then he kind of brings it up like, oh, you guys joined this and this, but like, I think it was implied that they joined it like willingly, but then they like changed their mind.
Oh, you're talking about Claw, the one who stole vibranium.
Oh yeah, same.
I thought you were talking about.
No, I got the names.
Yeah, the fucking.
I was like, yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Explain that again, because I was too busy trying to connect the dots.
When he runs into Wanda and her brother. I think in that first movie when they're introduced.
Yeah, Age of Ultron.
He like brings it up like, ooh, like kind of judges them for it, like for joining that group.
Oh.
So I think
maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. But I think they changed their minds. I don't remember.
Either way, whether it was established before this or not, them being volunteers is cool. Because it kind of, knowing this now that Wanda was like born with the powers, maybe like she just had this instinct that like, I should do this. And then the scepter thing, the blue coating breaks, and then the Mind Stone is in there, which is kind of weird. So like right after this event happens, it goes back into the shell and goes back to the scepter. Because like we didn't see until in Age of Ultron, where Ultron like cracked it open and got the Mind Stone. So you would have to assume it like put itself back in the coating and put itself back on the scepter. Yeah.
And that's the same one that's on Vision's head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Later.
So, yeah, while she's looking at the Mind Stone, she sees a silhouette, a figure. I'm thinking it's her, like fully Scarlet Witched out in her costume or something. Probably either in this finale episode or in Doctor Strange. I'm not sure. I don't know how they... It seems like it would be rushed if they do it in the next episode. If they're like, oh, step... Because they just called her the Scarlet Witch at the end of this episode. So to have her be in full costume the very next episode, I don't know. Depends on how they do it. Depends on how long the next episode
Maybe she pulls herself together.
Maybe. But yeah, then she falls out. They isolate her, and she's in a room by herself watching sitcoms again. Because you know Wanda. You know, the three
Loves
things I
TV.
say about Wanda. She watches TV. She does the hand thingies. She has rough sex with a robot. Allegedly.
Just switching through the TV. And then she turns it off?
Yeah. She turns off the TV. Or the TV just
sad.
turns off by itself or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
TV's off. Present day Wanda and Agatha are there. And then Agatha is
I still don't get it.
Yeah. She's like,
okay, dead parents. Oh, I know. Yeah.
That was a little bit later. She's like, I have a theory, but I need more. And I related to that on a personal level. Because I also have theories and I also needed more information. So then, we see Wanda and Vision at the Avengers compound. And then Wanda's like depressed, sitting on a bed, watching TV. And then Wanda's like, this is the Avengers compound. The first home me and Vision ever shared. Pietro just died and I was in a new country and I was all alone. And then past Wanda is like, Vision? And then Vision phases through the wall like he did in Civil War. Fucking love that shit. Give me more Civil War Vision.
With his sweatpants, his sweatshirt.
This man is chilling. And then Vision is all awkward like he used to be. He's like,
alternatively, can we order
a pizza? And then, I guess when she said Vision, she was like calling him out. I thought she was calling him to the room. The first time I watched this episode, I was confused. I'm like, you called him into the room and then you're asking why he's here? But she probably, like, he was probably nearby or something. Because, you know, she's got that Mind Stone connection. He was probably nearby and then he faces the wall. And then she's like, you're here. And then Vision's like, I forget what he said, but he said something real cool. He's like, whatever is your preference or something. That was cool. And then she's like, come sit down next to me. We're about to watch the Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle, now canon to the MCU. What's up?
Is this supposed to be funny? His pain?
Is this shit supposed to be funny? This is a terrible show. You know, clearly Bryan Cranston getting crushed by a house isn't funny to him. And then Wanda's talking about how much she lost and how bad she feels. And then Vision is like, I've had nobody at all. I can't even feel. I don't even know what it's like to feel lost because I've never had anything to lose. And then he's like, direct quote this time. What is grief if not love persevering? This Vision is like a wise dude.
Not like the new one.
Yeah, not like the new one.
Or the fake one. I don't even know what
I don't know. I think that Vision is wise too. Where he's like, I gotta pull a rabbit out of that. No, I gotta pull a hat out of that rabbit. and then they're like, all right, we're gonna take the rabbit out of here. And then he's like, well, I'm doing it. When he phases it through himself, that was funny. I'm doing it. Flourish. And then they pan over to Agatha and Wanda. It looks like Agatha almost started crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like going like this with her eye.
Oh.
Yeah. The person who killed her own mother has feelings?
The person who killed a dog?
The person who's choking two little boys? Who may or may not be real? All right. So then Agatha's like, dead parents, dead brother, dead Vision. And then Wanda starts breaking down. And then Agatha's like, shut the fuck up, stop crying, tell me how you did this shit. And then Wanda's like, I got nothing for you, Chief. And then Agatha's like, you wanted Vision back. And then Wanda's like, I wanted Vision back. And then she just storms into the next door. To Sword. And then she's watching past version of herself. And then I guess the wig that she was wearing is fantastic because she's got that flowing hair bouncing up and down while she's walking. Usually wigs aren't that good and they don't bounce, but she's got hair on hydraulics. She walks up to the desk and she's like, I know he's here. I want to see him. And then the security guy is like, nah, fam. And then she's like, he deserves a funeral at least. I deserve it. Yeah. And then
she walks in.
The guy's phone rings, picks it up, and he's like, yeah, she's still here. And then we see her on the monitor because she stares it down. So he fucking knows that she's still there. What? Huh? He just go, is she still there while he's looking at the monitor?
Doesn't he show when she like breaks in? I thought she like took his body.
Okay, so I was looking at you. Did you pick up what they were establishing there?
With what?
When she was like going in and stuff and walking, and then the footage. You picked up what they did, right? Or what Tyler Hayward did? He fucking framed her.
Oh.
As he's like so there's no fucking reason why he should be there at fucking Westview. Or like I guess now because it's become a big thing. But originally he shouldn't have been there. Because she didn't actually steal Vision's body. And then which it was weird when he first showed that video because he's like
she looked at it and then he like made it go like as if she broke it, right?
Yeah. And then they cut off the footage right before she started walking to his body because she didn't take it. But back on the episode where he showed the footage, he's like, I have gained clearance to show this footage. And that was weird because like you're the director. Who do you need to ask? You like, run the whole place.
To court or something. I don't know.
I don't think so. He just needed time to fucking frame the footage to where it looked like Wanda broken and stole sword property, which she did not. And that's a twist. So I thought it was going to be she actually stole it and he wasn't such a bad guy because, Wanda stole it. But no, they did both. He is a bad guy and she didn't steal it.
And she he made sure to like get her angry and so she could do all that, right?
Talking to her, like, saying all this
it's not
shit.
your body.
He's
like,
also the one responsible for the show happening. It's like, not everybody has the power to bring him back online. Oh, I'm sorry, back to life. Really? She probably didn't even consider doing that until he said that. So like, I don't know. He's probably a bigger deal than I thought. I thought he was just a red herring. He's got to be a fucking Skrull or Mephisto or somebody. Because there was no reason to fucking plant. Because he planted the idea and then got her angry. And then he was probably bummed that she didn't steal the body. Maybe. He's like, fuck, I gotta.
Like, why would you make until she's there? Oh, perfect time to rip his arm out and everything. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they staged that. Because it's like realistically, they probably had the body for the 5 years between Infinity War and Endgame. So it's like, what else do you need to do? Yeah.
And he's just like, nah.
Just on that specific day, they're like, you know what? We're going to fucking do the laser things on his head right where the stone was removed. We haven't done that for the 4.5 years he's been here. Which I kind of like that now.
You want to die?
Because that dude, he's good at being a dick. And then to double down on it where he's like, yeah, this dude, fucking asshole. So he's here just to frame Wanda. And now he wants something. Because, okay, so if Wanda... I'm not saying if. Because Wanda didn't steal Vision, his original intention of being here and trying to get Vision back, complete bullshit. Yeah. So why is he there?
Her power.
Like, he's actually there. It's not his team and stuff, and he's like, okay, I'm going to head back. Peace. I'm going back to the headquarters. He's been there that entire time. So I don't know.
Trying to suck up her powers.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he wants it.
Maybe he is Mephisto.
Because they used the powers for that thing in the end, huh?
Yeah.
So maybe he just needs it all for his technology so he could make weapons for people. Even though he's a part of S.W.O.R.D. and he's supposed to protect.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Nick
I guess.
Fury, how are you always running these fucking organizations and they always get infiltrated?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going on? You got Hydra in S.H.I.E.L.D. and nobody fucking knew.
Mm-hmm.
And then, years later, you're like, I'm going to start up this new organization called S.W.O.R.D. I'm going to head up to space and start chilling. Got this director who's very shady. Even when we don't know what he's doing, he seems shady. That's how you know somebody's shady. When you don't even know the shit they're doing, but you already know there's something wrong. I don't know. Like, where's Maria Hill? Have her in charge. Have somebody else in charge. You know what I mean?
I don't know
It's like, what
Maria
Maria Hill is How I Met Your Mother girl, who's always with Nick Fury. In Spider-Man, the other scroll. Yeah, that's Maria Hill.
Didn't she disappear though?
Yeah, but she came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at Endgame. She was in Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But they were both scrolls, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But they only showed Nick Fury on that whatever space satellite or whatever he was at. So she could be on Earth. If she is, just put her in charge. Why we got this one dude doing it?
Didn't they just get back though? And then it's been like a couple of weeks. So she's probably like barely getting back.
Oh my goodness, you're right. You be thinking with your head and shit sometimes?
Sometimes.
What? That is true. It's only been like 3 weeks or something. Fuck.
Oh, is that
Never
why
mind.
you said like
That's
the Vision
complete...
thing? 5 years or no? Or
yeah.
no, they've had it. Depends on who's around.
Yeah, they've had it. I'm pretty sure they've had it. Especially if he's been running it. They've probably had it for years.
Yeah.
That's an excellent point. I didn't even consider that. All right, so it's completely reasonable why somebody shady would take over during that time. Because it's complete chaos
like,
and nobody
who else
knows
is
what's
gonna
going
do
on. Yeah. Wow.
Everybody else probably mourning still.
You think he lied about Monica's mom? He had to have, right?
Or what do you mean?
No, that'd be crazy. What a season finale that would be.
She's still around somewhere, just like locked up.
Yeah. When he's like at the start, when he's introduced, he tells Monica that she's grounded. You think that's a lie? Because he's like,
Maybe,
she's like, whose protocol is this? And he's like, your mom's.
Oh, maybe.
He probably just covered that up, right?
So she won't
Wow.
Maybe.
And I was over here a Tyler Hayward sympathizer. He's a fucking asshole. Wow.
Sympathizer.
Crazy. That was a good twist, though. I didn't expect both of them to happen. She didn't steal Vision, and they doubled down on him being the bad guy. That's crazy.
And she created a new Vision.
Yeah.
Brought him back, right? The body? Or no? Because they did it
Probably.
with her powers. So imagine with all
with
of her
the level
powers.
that she's operating at, she probably could have. But
she
hey, she didn't even need to, because
she could just live in her little
do
bubble.
it. She could just make matter in seconds. So Wanda, she gets upset because Tyler Hayward is like, she's like, he was all I had. And then he's like, that's the thing, Wanda. He was never yours. And then she got angry and burst through the window. And then floated down. And then she like tried to do the hand thing. Again, 3 things. Wanda, I'm not going over again.
Oh my God.
The 3 things about Wanda. It's crazy how it keeps coming up. The 3 things about Wanda, second, the hand thingies. Tried to do the hand thingy to Vision's head like she did in
every other movie.
Yeah. But that one, there's one Infinity War, when they're first introduced. When Vision's like, oh my God, this stone is hurting. And then Vision is like, here, come feel it.
Feel
and then, I just feel you. But this time she says, I can't feel you. Fuck. That's sad. Fuck.
Could have just buried his body and that's it.
Yeah. But you see, vibranium costs you money. And they're upset because you can't just put money in the ground. Which, I don't know. If you got a super...
He's just trying to spice up
If you are dealing with Wanda Maximoff, which Tyler already thought she was a villain and stuff, why would you antagonize her? Why not just be like, hey, we'll go with you to the funeral, you could bury him, and then maybe, when she's driving off to Westview, you just dig that shit up. I don't know why you gotta make it so hard.
he wants her to lose her powers.
I don't know why you gotta be so rude.
It's a plan
Just go
that we
along
don't
with
know
it.
of.
Oh yeah, maybe it is his plan. Fuck, I keep forgetting. I don't know what his plan is. What does he want here?
Take her powers.
What do you want from us?
And
Oh, everybody just wants Wanda's powers?
yes.
Agatha
The
wants
witch
them. Tyler wants them. Everybody's just
Everybody
like, we gotta
wants
get those
power.
powers, bitch.
And she's like, here you go.
She's having
I
a
just want
hell of
my
a fucking month. I want somebody to make a video just editing down all the major moments that Wanda's had to deal with in the past month.
Month?
Yeah, month. Because Infinity War happened, got dusted, came back 5 years later. It's like instant. So she had to deal with Infinity War and Endgame in the same amount of time. And then, like 2 weeks later, she goes to Sword and stuff, creates Westview, and then all of this is happening in the show. This is all happening in like a month. It's a crazy month. Wanda goes out to her car. She's like, I'm not going to fly. I'm going to drive.
Oh, yeah.
Which at first I'm like, why the fuck why don't you just fly? Fly, forehead. But then she probably wants to seem normal. And she's also probably very depressed where she's like, I don't want to deal with flying.
I don't want to get shot down.
Yeah. I'd rather stop at red lights and stuff. I want to be like Vision and Darcy and just stop at red lights. That's my dream. So she drives to Westview. The town is completely normal. It's very quiet. Reasonable because it's like, I don't know, like a week and a half after Endgame. I think the first person she sees is Herb, who looks very different.
No afro.
Yeah, no afro. He looks very angry. And then keeps driving and she sees
the mother, or Mrs. Hart.
Mrs. Hart,
with
who
no
looks
husband.
no Mr. Hart. So what the fuck happened to him? Literally, both in Westview, the anomaly,
Maybe he was
and
getting her
Westview,
food.
the reality. What the fuck happened to Mr. Hart?
Maybe he
Here's
was
my
getting
theory.
food.
Here's my theory. Because she looked real sad. I think he was actually dead. And you know, you remember that episode, the Halloween one, where fake Pietro was like, no, this is awesome. You like created this thing and then you gave people like better lives, better jobs and stuff. So like her husband probably died. He probably choked.
Yeah, like
Dude probably fucking choked in real life. And she's like, I'm gonna bring back your husband. That's fucking dark.
Because then she was sitting alone at the talent show, right?
Yeah.
Which she was working, but true.
They still got to explain that. Because even if she brought Mr. Hart, because now Wanda, it's been Wanda all along. Like, we thought there was some other thing that created Westview. No, it was all Wanda, which is crazy, but I like it. But, like, what happened to Mr. Hart? Like, it's like, because he probably asked too many questions, broke the illusion, and got kicked out, right? That would be the reasonable thing. Just, like, do what she did to Monica. But
even
like,
though he wasn't there before it all even happened.
Exactly. Like, what would be the point? What, oh my God. What if he's the missing person?
Which one? What do you mean?
What if he's the missing person? I just thought of that. The one where at the beginning of the show, not the beginning of the show, but where Monica is introducing stuff, and she meets up with Jimmy, and then he explains he's here. He originally went to Westview because the missing person they had, well, the witness protection person they had just went missing.
Oh.
What if he's the missing person?
And he was asking questions, maybe.
Wow.
And then that's when he went missing, right? Because when she, like, after that first episode? Because when they were going in, that was already the second episode. So maybe he got called in as soon as he got disappeared, which we didn't see him after that. So maybe. Or I don't know, actually.
I don't know the time. Yeah, because he was missing while Wanda was entering Westview.
Was he?
Yeah, because he wasn't there with her at
Unless
the end
he
of
was
this
just
episode.
like at work. But yeah.
But like they did this thing where it's like, oh, you see the people that you know from that you've been watching
Oh, that
on
like
the series.
stayed in the thing.
So it's like it'd be weird to be like, oh, you see all these characters living their actual lives, and then Mr. Hart, the guy who hasn't been here since the first episode, he just, he was in there getting more food for his wife. He's missing on purpose. Because a big part of me is like, he's probably dead. But the other part is like, what if he's a missing person? But then, like, if he's a missing person, where the fuck was he before Westview got taken over? I don't know. I hope they pay off the missing person thing.
I thought that was just like, I didn't catch that, but I thought it was just like he went there because people reported people missing, like from outside of the city. That like, oh, like, like people from the city. Obviously, they knew them. So then they're like, ooh, where did they go? I thought that's what they meant.
Yeah, no, because Jimmy Woo's with FBI. Like, if it was just a regular missing person, like, the cops would take care of it. But, like, he flew from, I forget where he's from, but, like, somewhere in California. He flew all the way to New Jersey to try to find this missing person who is in witness protection.
Oh.
So he's, like, a very important person to them.
What if it was... Oh, yeah, that's true. Never mind. So it can't be like anybody that we've seen in the show.
But then also, in that same episode later when Monica's in Westview and stuff, and they're figuring out all these people's identities, they talk about Mr. and Mrs. Hart. They're like, oh, they're actually a married couple in real life. But they didn't mention that Mr. Hart was missing or dead. So he's probably not either of them. But then also, like, why did he not appear in this episode? So many questions. Where is Mr. Hart? I'm so confused. I want to know where Mr. Hart is. I feel like if we could find an answer to him, that answers a lot of stuff.
Maybe he was spread out to the outskirts of the city where nobody moves.
True.
He was asking too many questions.
Yeah. But then, like, if Wanda's in control, why would... It's just... Like, if he appeared with his wife in this episode, in the normal reality, like, that would make sense. Like, what we're saying would make sense. But, like, he was missing beforehand. So it's like, it'd be weird to be like, if he's actually dead, right? And then she brought him back to life to give Mrs. Hart the better life that she wants. But then immediately has him choke and then maybe kicks him out right after. It's just very weird. Like, what is the point of doing this? Very interesting. Oh, yeah, she also drives by the pool area. You recognize that? Where she had to go to that meeting. Where the fuck is Dottie?
I know.
It's like, I thought she was going to be a bigger deal. She, like, called out Wanda.
She's, like, still getting the blood out of her shirt.
Yeah. We saw her later, I think, in the last episode.
Yeah, like, kind of
so
looking.
It's not like Wanda kicked her out, too. She's still there. So it's like... It's weird. There's a lot of questions. Now the Wanda's behind it. Oh, as she's driving, they're playing her actual theme song that they made. They've only played it during the credits before. Right when the episode ends, the do-do-do. I can't even remember it. But yeah, they're playing like a sad version of it while she's driving. And then she happens upon this property. There's no house or anything. And then she opens up a property deed from Vision.
With the heart.
And with the heart where he's like, to grow old in. Like, that's sad as fuck. What
and
the
house
fuck?
Wasn't even built, but yeah.
Yeah, they were going to build it together.
Oh.
They were going to have their dream house and stuff in Westview.
Now they
They were just going to lay low and stuff.
And then that scene where, he's like, Wanda, where she first makes him, yeah.
Yeah, after she creates the hex.
Yeah. That was in the commercials, and I thought, I guess they didn't include that because that episode was like the first one, and then it stopped being all black and white. There it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she creates the hex because she's so depressed after losing everything. So yeah, she was behind literally everything all along. She didn't have any help. She doesn't even know how she did it. It just happened.
With her cry.
Yeah. Yeah, so then that's when she gets transformed into her 50s version. They sit down. They share a little kiss. And then present-day Wanda is standing behind them. And then we see lights. They're on a set. So the house is a set.
Oh, yeah.
So that explains the thing I was talking about last week. Where we're like, I don't know if I brought it up. I probably did. Where I'm like, why would whoever's doing this broadcast it? Like, what's the point? Now it makes sense where it's like, she's like, okay, we're doing sitcoms. Sitcoms have to be broadcasted somewhere. If it's a show, it has to go somewhere. So I'm satisfied with that answer.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's up?
Oh, no, just like comparing this to like the first initial thing that I thought, where I thought like they actually put her in a show like digitally somehow and she was stuck in there and they were like controlling everything. It's just way off. Where's the beekeeper though?
Yeah.
Literally, maybe when everything goes back, everybody will get spit back out.
Where is Mr. Hart? Where is the beekeeper?
We need answers.
What's up with these missing people?
Missing people? I don't know. All the people that get sucked into the thing.
I hope this last episode was like 2 hours long or something.
Everybody
there's a lot of things they need to.
They need to show every backstory of every character and how they got sucked in.
Let's go over the stuff. There's a lot of stuff they need to go over. All right, Mr. Hart. We agree they should probably go over that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, we saw
because
one
not every character just gets kicked out and isn't seen again. Mr. Hart, the beekeeper. What happened to him?
The blonde woman.
Yeah,
and
Dottie.
all of the women, pretty much. But
yeah, where's Bev? Shut up, Bev.
Yeah.
Where's Bev?
Yeah. The devil's in the details.
Okay. So if Agatha is like working on her own and stuff, why is she doing all these Mephisto like clues?
Shit. I don't know, just to have fun because nobody's
probably
gonna
throw
get
us off, right?
I don't know. Well, people say the bunny is Mephisto, no?
Yeah.
Or even though they would have introduced him by now, right? Because then it would be like, oh, another one.
Yeah, probably.
Or no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it seems like she's on her own.
They need to go over that. They need to I'm assuming Wanda's story, they don't have to finish it because she's going to the Doctor Strange movie. I'm not expecting that. But they gotta, address, are these kids real? Or are they gonna continue past the show? They gotta finish off the Vision story. I don't think he's making it out of the show alive. Or maybe he is.
Fake one? I mean, the
you know what?
One?
They could merge them. What if they merge them? Because the white Vision is like an emotionless Vision, like a complete weapon. What if they merge that with the Hex version? Maybe. So I could see that. So that's how he goes out of the Hex. Because he's in a real body now.
Fight or something, and then they.
Yeah, because if she's actually creating
they're gonna
matter,
put him in there, huh?
If this is actual matter created by her, she legit created another Mind Stone. Oh. So she could just put that into the new Vision, and he could keep living. I wouldn't be mad at that. Put some sweatpants on, a sweatshirt on. I'm loving it. Give me a season 2. So I wouldn't be mad at that. But they gotta address that. Something's happening with Monica for sure. Oh, yeah. They gotta address the fake Pietro thing. They got to do. They're probably gonna do something with Jimmy Woo and Darcy. Or address something with them. They don't have to have a big thing, but they have to have a thing to, bring everything, tie it with a bow. They gotta, we gotta know why Tyler Hayward is doing all this stuff.
Why he keeps going on lunch?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's twice where he's like...
We gotta see the people of Westview get their lives back and how they react to that.
And how they got in there, their first few moments of
Yeah.
Maybe it's just an explosion.
We also got to have the big fight. The big fight's coming. What do you think the fight's going to be?
Side? Vision versus Vision, or Wanda versus the fake Vision. And she destroyed them last time.
I told you. I was scared. It looks like it's happening. If they don't merge the Visions, she's going to have to kill Vision again.
She's literally going to do this. And then we're gonna see flashbacks of when she did it, and then she's crying again, and then maybe
it's gonna be
he
intense.
defeats her for a little bit because she can't do it, and then she does it or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone else steps in and does it for her, just so the friend.
Yeah. Or the other Vision comes and helps defeat that Vision.
Kills himself for Wanda.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Do you think Pietro is a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, he was being controlled, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if he was being controlled, I think he's good underneath. Maybe he's just a citizen from there or something, right?
Currently, I think he's just a random civilian in Westview that got caught, and then we just haven't seen him in the show yet. And then Agatha's like,
"What if that's
you're nearby?
Dude?
Hey, you just got promoted to a regular cast member as Pietro. Go head to that door."
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what happened. I think Wanda's gonna go up to him after everything's all done. And he's gonna be like, I don't even know who you are. I know who you are. You're famous, but I don't know you. I'm a single child. What are you talking about? He's not gonna be the Fox X-Men.
What if
Quicksilver? I don't think
he's the undercover guy that went missing because the witch took him, and he's actually from another world.
Wow. What if?
Because
what if there was another time where the multiverse was opened and he got stuck here and then he got put into witness protection because they're like, nobody can know about you.
Maybe the blast happened and then he got sucked in from the other world or something. Because her powers are that powerful. Could do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
With that much power, something can, I don't know, do that.
I hope Agatha doesn't die next episode.
She seems alright.
I want her.
It's a little annoying with, is that really
continue.
it? Tell me more. Let's progress this story. Yeah. I wonder if you'll be a little more evil.
We're my children. She's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Where's your accent?
Crying over there.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. If next week they hit us with a fucking 52-minute episode, I don't know how they're gonna wrap all this up.
Is the last one next week or two?
Series finale. Which I don't know. It could be on the Disney Plus website. I'm not sure if I noticed this beforehand, but definitely last night, right above the episodes, it says season 1. I'm not sure if that was there the entire time, because it could be. And it could just be because even if series are just one season, they still have one season.
Yeah.
But if it just appeared.
Maybe just in case we have another one.
Yeah. I would love a season 2. I don't know how it would go exactly. Maybe Agatha survives and then she creates her own world. And then Wanda and Vision have to go in and intercept.
Mm-hmm. If they survive.
Or season 2 could be completely different if
with
they
the kids.
But yeah.
More episodes.
I wonder what
what if season 2 is just more episodes of the in-between episodes?
I'd fucking love it.
But I don't know if there's any in-between episodes. I think we just kind of saw...
No, there's definitely in-between episodes. Because there's little snippets, on the monitors at Sword, that are different. And there's Darcy says at one point, she's telling Jimmy Woo, she's every single episode she, cleans dishes and stuff. But it was towards the beginning where it's they had to have been watching more episodes that we've actually seen.
Aren't they rewatching all of them or no? There's probably parts that we didn't see.
Yeah.
But there was no new decades or anything, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're probably just the same decade. We literally see the most important ones, but they probably have an endless loop of just different episodes of that season, I guess, of that decade. Right. True. Yeah. I don't think it's literally, here's only 5 episodes that they broadcast. I think there's more. But there's probably nothing happen in those. Yeah. You think, again, I'm going to ask for a second week in a row, Doctor Strange next week? Or no?
I don't think so.
No?
I think just Spider-Man, no? Or did they say it was going to be in it?
No, Spider-Man's not good. I don't even think he's legally able to do so. If they would. Yeah, because
so
Sony, unless they made a deal with Sony, I guess they could, but they would have to arrange that before. I thought he was going to be in it. No. Didn't you just say? Wait. You're talking about Doctor Strange in Spider-Man? Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Spider-Man appearing in this show.
So would it make sense to him to be in both?
Yeah. Because the idea is, like, we think... People are thinking there's, like, this multiverse saga / trilogy of this show, Spider-Man, and then everything gets wrapped up in the Doctor Strange movie next year.
Maybe, like, in a little end scene, but I don't see him being... Like, in the very last end scene of the show. Like, a little... From, like, another perspective. Maybe. But I don't see him actually going there or anything.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody... Or he cares enough yet.
He cares.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe, unless, like, they really need him, but...
I kind of went on a rant last week about this. What do you think about, like, okay, if there's no Doctor Strange, how do you feel about, like, no other of the heroes and stuff show up in the show? Because it would kind of bug me.
In this show?
Yeah, in this show. Like, if it just ended and then, like, yeah, there's no cameos from anybody.
It's her show, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really have to do with them. I mean, if they help, I guess, but then... I feel like it would be more there. Like, they steal the spotlight? I don't know. It's still, like, what, weeks after the people come back and stuff?
Yeah.
So they just finished fighting and everything. They're probably, like, seeing their families or, like, coming up with something to, I don't know, like, to prevent stuff like this from happening again. So maybe, I mean, maybe Sword just isn't telling anybody about it? Keeping it quiet.
Like, there's definitely reasons, but, like, I don't know. I'm talking more, like, in a meta way. Like, outside of the show. Like, I'm sure they could, you know, make a ton of reasons as to why each and every person didn't show up. But, like, I'm talking about, like, just me watching it. Like, nobody could come help. Like, she's about to take over an entire state.
This is her
struggle. And, like, not one of them is going to be like, yo, let me like check this out real quick. Steal your
thunder and solve your problems for
like they got a lot of Avengers now, like a ton, and like not a single one is gonna like
go to New Jersey.
I'm not even saying like come and solve the problem. Just be like, let me just hey yo, Sword, do you like? I hear maybe something's going on here.
Because then in like every movie they'll be like, why don't
you need
my
help or anything? Because if not, I could just head out. But like, I'm here if you need me. Like nothing like that. Yeah, that's all I need, a cameo. I don't need them to be, like, a crucial part of how Wanda and Vision win next week. But, like, something to be like, hey...
Maybe, like, one.
We have probably hundreds of heroes that could help us now. At least one of them is somehow aware of what's going on here.
I think maybe Captain America... I mean, not Captain America. Captain Marvel.
Would be funny. Like, out of everybody, let's send in the old man.
Captain
That'd
Marvel,
be a Tyler
maybe?
Hayward move. He'd, like, call up and be like, yo, Hulk, yeah, there's some shit going on. Yeah, no, you don't need to worry about it, but we do need an Avenger. Now, can you send Captain America?
Off-world.
Yeah, he's, like, 118 years old now, right? He looks like it, too. Yeah, send that dude. We need his help. And then Hulk's like, are you sure you don't need, like, my help? I could come help. I got some free time. No, send the old man. Send the old man. Please, just send him. That's all we need, literally. What were you about to say?
Maybe Captain Marvel would be good. Because,
they've been mentioning her a lot.
Because of her connection with
Monica. Yeah.
And then, like, how she's, like, pretty powerful, just, like, or more than Wanda.
Yeah.
So then... Even though she's not the enemy, really. I mean, maybe she will not want to get out of the world, but...
I just need something. Give me some. Ant-Man, the Wasp, anybody, please. Just let me know that somebody's aware of something that's going on. Because this is a pretty important thing. We're about to see the multiverse explode open.
Maybe it's happening so fast. It just seems like, oh, this has been happening for a while. It's only been 5 days, 5 episodes, 8 episodes, 8 days.
I guess so. I don't know. I hope there's a Doctor Strange cameo. Maybe like try to get into the Hex, but he's not able to. Like, I'd be fine if literally he just shows up and he's not able to get in there and help. But he at least tries. And then that's where at the end where I'm assuming the Hex is either going to crumble down or the Hex is going to expand across the entire globe. One of those two are going to happen. Either way, like, Doctor Strange can't get in, and then whatever happens, happens, and then he goes up to Wanda and he's like, yo, come with me. You need a teacher to come teach you how to do all this shit. Because it got out of control. Like, I'd be happy with that. It's just weird to me how, like, nobody. They're just like... Because it just reminds me of the second Captain America movie.
To look like the brother so it could, like, make her think that it's him and then take her out. And then... Because in the flashback, she's like, I just want to see him again.
Yeah.
But maybe with Vision.
Do you think we're going to get the old Pietro back? Because she said that? Like, you think we're going to get a little cameo of the actual
like him?
Pietro? Like, because it is a little weird to bring Pietro back and literally recast him for the show and not bring back the old actor. I feel like it wouldn't make sense to be like, oh, we hit you with the double slap. You know, he's not here, but oh, never mind, he is here. Like at the end, maybe like, I don't know, it could be a flashback or like, I don't know, fucking Agatha bitch slaps Wanda and then she gets unconscious and then we see him being like, you have to get up or something like that. Yeah, it makes sense.
Maybe like in a ghost form or something.
Yeah. But like Captain Marvel. Like they've mentioned her a few times. Yeah, just show up, dude. Just show up. I know
you just like helped.
We're calling you out
a couple days ago, but
just show up. Yeah. Show up with that new fresh haircut you got, that mohawk. I think you got
beef with
Monica.
She doesn't want to see you for some reason. Maybe because you let her mom die.
I don't know.
Right?
I mean, that could be likely, but like that seems like
she died in space.
These Marvel shows and stuff are getting dark. If that's the case, you let my mom die, and you didn't come say hi.
You were here.
Oh, like how do you redeem Captain Marvel after that? Like how does she become a good guy again?
She'll be like, I was there when she died. She'll tell her that, and she'll be like, I was there. I know you weren't there because you disappeared.
See, so again, you be thinking of shit that I don't think of.
Because we don't
know. Yeah, because Monica was gone. She was dusted. She doesn't know.
And then she came back. But maybe she just hasn't had time to, like, go, like, she didn't know, like, she came back or whatever, so she hasn't had time to.
That's a good point. Like, hey. I am interested to see what happens between them.
Yeah. Because, yeah, beef. Now they look like the same age, but she's old.
I wonder how the Miss Marvel shows get tied into it. That show, by the way, are you familiar with the character? Basically, she's a teenage girl. She's basically a stan for the Avengers. Yeah, it's like, you know, fucking the BTS fangirls and stuff. She's like that for the Avengers. That show better be hooked to the fucking gills with cameos.
Is it real life or is it a cartoon?
It's real life.
Oh.
Yeah, she's going to appear in the next Captain Marvel movie, just like Monica. Yeah, her show is coming. I don't think they announced a month, but sometime this year. Yeah. That show's got to be... There's got to be at least 3 cameos.
Miss Marvel?
I think just in the comics, like, Captain Marvel passed down the name to her. Yeah. I'm not sure how they're going to work it into this universe because they both exist. But yeah. Oh, we didn't even mention Scarlet Witch got her name at the end of this episode.
Even though we knew it was, apparently? Or I don't know if
this is the first time they actually said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's a witch. I never noticed.
Because remember earlier, Tyler Hayward's like, she's got no other names, nothing like that.
Oh,
and then Jimmy Woo's like, nah. Yeah, so it's going to be weird, though, because it's like, I figured since, first of all, because Tyler Hayward is the one who brought it up, I thought he was going to be the one to name her the Scarlet Witch. But, like, Agatha did it. And then it's apparently like this, you know, like we mentioned, like this one and only type thing. How are other people going to start calling her that? Unless Wanda accepts the name, and then she calls herself that, and then other people call her that. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, how is that name going to populate to other people?
I didn't even realize that wasn't her name until, like, she doesn't call herself that, right?
Yeah. That's why it's WandaVision, stuff like that.
Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Letter. You're familiar with Scarlet Letter?
Yeah.
That something to do with it? they marked them just
Probably
to
not, because
feel different?
I think the only similarity is that they're both red, right? Scarlet, red. Wasn't the Scarlet letter the A red?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Scarlet, she's like a redhead. And then also her powers are red.
I thought because, like, they, like, shame you. Maybe she's, like, shamed for being a witch.
Maybe. People don't like witches.
I think Agatha would understand it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to ask you what you think of this episode. You know how some people have, like, a ranking system? I'm going to ask you a single question. Did this episode arrive or not?
Arrive?
Yeah, did it arrive? Did it land on the scene like, bitch, I'm here?
Like on a scale or just like...
No, just did it arrive or did it not? Or you could be like, oh, it walked in the door but didn't get to the living room.
Yeah,
you could
it
do whatever.
arrived, but like they were kind of like fashionably
They were a little
late.
bit late.
A little
Yeah.
fashionably late. But still, made their presence. Like everything that happened, we kind of figured was like that she did all that with her powers. And
did we?
Yeah.
I guess again, you think about it differently. Maybe you're on 5-head difficulty.
I thought
playing
that's what we
4D
thought
chess.
in the beginning, because...
Yeah. I was always
like
I didn't, like it could be a third person. It could be Mephisto. It could be Agnes. And then when Agnes revealed herself, I'm like, what if it was Agnes all along and it was her behind it all? But then
she just said that she controls the guy and then like
it's
few little things.
Literally just Wanda. It's like, I think that surprised me the most. Because again, all these fucking questions are now like, how are you going to answer them if she is responsible for everything happening?
Oh yeah, did you notice when she's like walking in, well, from outside to headquarters to the inside? Or like maybe it was inside and there was a screen of like people like being reconnected with their families. And then she's all over there like with nobody.
That's cool.
That's cool, that's sad.
Well, that's a cool little addition. I didn't notice that. But yeah.
It was still at that point.
That is a fucking sad contrast.
Here's
a giant fucking wall board, video wall. People, hey, everybody's, we're all good, right?
She's like,
I think it
well, yeah.
Because you got Tyler Hayward just completely lied and framed Wanda. Wanda is responsible for all of it. Called her the Scarlet Witch. And then White Vision is being built to do something. Didn't see that at all coming.
This was more like a movie episode. Like everything that felt like that.
Yeah.
No more little, I miss the creepy moments. Where it's all like, ooh.
Oh, when they break from the sitcom format. Yeah.
Or just like creepy things like,
You want me to take that again? What? Talking about when Agatha said that to Wanda. You want me to take the kids, right? The Vision's like, what are you fucking talking about?
What do you think next episode's gonna be?
I don't know. It's gonna be fucking crazy. I hope it's...
Someone's gonna die.
I think it has to be like an hour long. At least. There's so much shit they gotta do.
Captain Marvel, where you at?
And like... Because I think the only one that's like continuing on in a relatively soon project is Wanda next year with Doctor Strange. Everybody else, I haven't even seen rumors of them appearing in like shows later this year or movies next year or whatever. So it's like everybody else except for Wanda is probably gonna be gone for a little bit. Except like the side characters, like they could appear in like the other shows and stuff. But like the major people are probably gonna be gone for a bit. So it's like you gotta end it here. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do that if it's like an hour long. What if they just drop a 2-hour episode next week? But here you go. Here's everything answered. I seriously, I feel like Mr. Hart. What the fuck happened to him? And I'm afraid they're not going to answer. They have too much shit to go over, and I feel like they're just not going to answer it. Yeah. But it's like, where the fuck has he been?
Probably just disappeared into the outskirts of the town.
Who is that missing person?
I don't know. He's a witness protection or no?
Yeah, witness protection with the FBI. So he had something crazy. He was involved in something crazy in the past. So this isn't just like, just this regular, Joe Smith walking around. Like, this is an important person to the highest level of government, secret organization. So, like, this is an important guy we're talking about. I just want to know where the fuck Mr. Hart went. You answer that question, it trickled down
but
Reaganomics.
Then it'll be like, ooh, where'd everybody else go? It's just like, oh, they're only needed for one episode for, like, this certain setting. Like the 60s one.
Mm-hmm.
In the pool. They just needed all those ladies, like...
Yeah.
It's like, they don't need them for the other episodes where it's just, like, family.
But, like, I think Mr. Hart is more important than that. Because it's like...
Maybe it was that guy.
Because, like, even if we don't see the rest of the women, like, we saw Dottie again. So she could, like, represent... She could represent all women. Mm-hmm. Like, where it's, like, all those women in that group are probably also at their house doing nothing. Mm-hmm. But it's like, we haven't seen Mr. Hart at all. He just disappeared. Oh, we've established that he's, like, one of the only married people that we've seen. Mm-hmm. Past that first episode, we've only seen the wife. Not him. Mm-hmm. We see the mustache dude and Dottie in their house, married, living life. Yeah. It's like, oh, how do I look in this dress? Lights go out. Oh, thank God. It's like, Mr. Hart just fucking disappeared. It's like he had a wife. It's not like he's just like a regular dude where it's like, like they brought Mrs. Hart back. So why not? Why would Mr. Hart not be sitting next to his wife during the talent show? I'm excited though. Fucking hyped. It's crazy. Like we're probably gonna get a fucking movie next week. This already felt like a movie. We're gonna get another one. It's gonna be crazy. I don't even know what. I don't know where anything's gonna go. Like, why did he bring in the White Vision? What's he gonna do? Is the actual Vision gonna survive the show? Like, what's Wanda and Agnes gonna do? Pietro, is he going to be a good guy? If so, is he going to continue on, or is he just a random dude?
Are they real? Will they live?
Yeah, will the kids live?
Everybody else, will they die in the process?
I have a feeling during this, because there's going to be a big fight coming. Mm-hmm. I wonder if the kids, like, there's going to be this moment where they're like, this is too much for us. Mm-hmm. Let me snap louder. That's where they age themselves up again. And that's where they get, like, I don't know, probably teenage level. Oh, yeah. That's when they can handle shit. And then if they want to bring them back at a later time, then it's like, oh, you got... Mm-hmm. Now you don't have 10-year-olds fighting these battles. Because that'd be a little... Here, I'm Agatha. Let me choke these two little 10-year-olds.
What if they do that, and then they're, like, pretty much, like, kind of Wanda's age, maybe a little less, and then one of them actually looks like the brother, so then they bring back the actor, and he plays him.
Wow.
I don't know which one would be more like him, but...
Probably the one that can run super fast. Oh. Speed. I think that's his name. How do you think that the episode's going to go?
A big war. They're going to go in, or Vision's going to go in. Fake one. I don't know. Where is everybody else? Because at this point, I thought Vision would be home by now and helping Wanda. But I guess they can't go in the basement or something?
He's probably home, yeah. They probably can't go in the basement. Oh. I don't know where the fuck Monica is. Like, she was right outside Agatha's house at the end of the last episode. Yeah. And then now Wanda and them literally run out of the house. Mm. Oh, wait. No. Oh, shit. At the end, they weren't at Agatha's house. They were at Wanda's house. Really? On the set. And she ran out of the house onto the street. So what if Monica's still at Agatha's house? Yeah, I think that's real. I think Agatha used her power to zap them to Wanda's house.
But then they're out in the street too.
Yeah. So Monica's still probably down the street at Agatha's house. Mm-hmm. With fake Pietro. Mm. Snooper's gonna snoop. So is Vision walking out of this series alive? In some form?
I hope. I mean, it would be a happy ending to the sad, depressing story of her, like, losing him and everything.
It'd be like, I hope not. It's gonna wreck me. They're like, oh, here's an episode where we just literally walk through everything she's lost. Mm-hmm. And then series finale, whatever you want to call it, she's gonna lose him again and then also have nothing. Because the kids are probably not gonna be real.
As long as she has, like, she'll probably have either Vision or the kids. Maybe the kids, actually.
Here's the thing. The thing where, like, oh, she's actually creating matter. Like, so it could be like, oh, so the kids are, like, actually real and stuff. Like, that could be likely. But then why can't Vision leave the Hex? And then if he can't leave, why would the kids be able to? They're the same thing. They're all
the
illusions.
Kids are devils.
Damn, you out here spin facts, I guess.
They're from the devil.
Huh.
The devil impregnated her. She had the kids.
There's so much shit they gotta do next week.
They'll do it.
Hopefully. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do the majority of it, but it's like, where the fuck is Mr. Hart? Where is he? What happened to the beekeeper?
Or maybe it's just a little, who knows.
I hope it's not a who knows.
Maybe we'll see him in the end, like a like small, like when everybody's set free, and then he'll just like appear and that's it. Like he was in the sewers. Mr. Hart's there somehow. Like, oh wow. And then they're like reconnecting.
All right, I think that's a good time to stop.
I agree.
All right. Thank you for watching this review of Spider-Man No Way Home. We revealed the title of WandaVision, episode 8. Yeah, finale's next week.
Get ready.
It's going to be big. Shots are going to be fired. It's probably going to be sad, but I hope not. I hope it's going to be happy. Because this entire show is sad.
Yeah, we need
It's been
hope
sad
right
and
now
creepy.
We need hope.
Wanda's out there being like, Dottie's like, I know what you're up to. And she's like, Wanda's like, I don't mean anybody
If it is.
any harm.
If it is like, losing Vision and she's like dealing with it, this is her way of like saying goodbye. That could be like a cool thing. Like this is a show someone like watches to like, like I'm not going through this alone because there's a lot of like death and stuff.
Whoa.
They've lost someone.
That'd be fucking crazy. Except for the fact that I think they said, like last episode or something, that they cut off the feed. Wait,
what?
They cut off the feed. Like when they were watching the show, like Wanda just cut it off.
Cut off what?
The broadcast signal.
Oh, I just mean like people at home, right? Literally. You know?
You be thinking.
Because they like bring
I thought
up
you
Monica
meant like literally in the
someone,
show.
Monica losing someone. Wanda losing someone.
Yeah. Vision losing himself. Several fucking times. Got killed
With all
twice
the
in Infinity
craziness
War.
Going on in the world,
Twice in
need this
Infinity
little
War.
hope.
Got killed when you left the Hex. That's 3 times. Wanda might have to kill him again a 4th time. That's a lot of times. Most times people just die once. You just gotta die like 4 times. All right. We'll see you next week when we arrive. We're departing now. We'll arrive next week
On Friday.
with a big old finale episode. And then the week after that, there's going to be, we're thinking of doing,
Marvel quizzes, maybe?
we're probably going to do a Marvel quiz and MCU quiz. Expert level, by the way. And then probably, I don't know, talk about the season of WandaVision overall. Probably rank it. What if also in that week we give the viewers, the ladies and gentlemen, the millions watching around the world, we give them our current MCU rankings of all the movies, and then we put in WandaVision, where we put it in there.
Okay.
We have our list. Then the following week, what's that? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She just shrugged. She doesn't give a fuck.
I'm tired.
But she's tired. It's like, what time is it?
11.
Fuck! Time flew by. It's 11 o'clock. She's tired. But yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're picking it right back up. And then, for some fucking reason, we're gonna have a month between that show and Loki. Kind of disappointing. But Falcon and Winter Soldier looks like it's gonna be good. Alright, we'll be back next week.